Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to 50 Cent's beautiful fragrance channel. We share and discuss fragrance together, guys. Hey guys, nice to see you again. And today we are talking about my most worn fragrances from this year, so 2023. So if you're interested, stay tuned, guys. But before we start, guys, please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to the beautiful fragrance channel now down below. Really means a lot to me and really helps me out and doesn't cost you anything, and you don't miss out on any new video. So that's a great thing, right? So thank you a lot in advance. Starting off with this list, I put this list together with 7 fragrances that I think I have worn the most this year. I really recognize that this year, guys, I really rotated a lot, so I really tried to get the maximum out of my collection this year. I try to always give fragrances another chance, and I have over 100 fragrances, so of course it's really hard to really pick out the ones that you use the most, but I'm really happy to have this rotation. Also because of my weekly rotation, I always try to show you new stuff, new rotations, and I hope you enjoy. So starting off with the fragrance that I think I used less times than the other ones, we're talking about L'Homme Ideal Eau de Toilette by Guerlain, guys. And this was a new fragrance in my rotation and on my shelf this year. And I'm so happy to have this one in my collection. I had the Eau de Parfum before and I really enjoy this one, but guys, this one is so crazy good for me personally. I love the Eau de Toilette of so many lines out there, also of the Allure line and Valentino Uomo, just the OGs. And this one also shines for me so much because it has like just the perfect amount of freshness and sweetness combined in a masculine fragrance that is so creative and different with this beautiful, slightly bitter, creamy almond. It's just so gorgeous. It has like these nuances of a gourmand fragrance, but it still stays so fresh, masculine, mature, sophisticated, still playful. I rock this one in summer, on summer evenings to date nights. I think it really fits these occasions really well. And also now when it got cooler, just on a daily basis, I really love to wear this. And like you can see, I put like a tint in this 100 ml fragrance bottle, and I got it, I think, in May this year. Gorgeous fragrance. I really love it, and I think this sticks around really well because I've heard some people complaining about longevity. For me, it's no problem. This is an Eau de Toilette, and for me it sticks around the whole workday, and it's gorgeous, guys. L'Homme Ideal Eau de Toilette by Guerlain. Continuing, guys, with one of my signature scents, and of course I wore this more than other fragrances. Yeah, but I think I didn't wear this as many times as last year. Talking about Terre Hermes Eau de Toilette, this little bit of juice left in here. And I don't know about you guys, you can comment down below if you have the same problem. If a juice is getting low in a bottle, I'm really curious, or I don't really want to spend the juice and want to just leave it on the shelf. I don't know why. I just could repurchase a big bottle, and I will do one day, but this is what keeps me away of wearing this more. So I wear the Parfum more these days. But this one, guys, is just so gorgeous. I mean, I talked about this so many times on this channel. It's just for me the perfect fresh fragrance that is not a sporty fresh fragrance. This is so elegant. It's still citrusy. You have this beautiful orange, and then you have this gorgeous vetiver in here. Slightly dirty, but so gorgeous and masculine. I just love this one. This is so classy, and this never gets old, guys. This is really one of these fragrances that I could wear every day if I would not have this hobby, and I would be satisfied. Really, this is one of these fragrances that does it all for me, and I love it. And you know what, guys, it never gets old. Terre Hermes Eau de Toilette. And another one, guys, that I also mentioned last year, I think, in my most worn fragrances from 2022. I haven't worn this as much as last year, but I still love it to bits, guys. We're talking about Allure Edition Blanche by Chanel, guys, and this fragrance was my summer signature 2022, and also this summer I rocked this one so much. Last time I really finished up this 50 ml bottle, so this is my second bottle of Allure Edition Blanche. This time there is something left in there. And maybe that's a good sign because I had so many other good fragrances to wear in the summertime. Also tried to get, or I really was considering Terre or Givre on this list, but I went with this one because I think this I used a little bit more still. Yeah, and it's gorgeous, guys. Also now in the winter month, when I just want something citrusy and light and fresh, I wear this one. I think it's one of the best fresh designer fragrances a man can wear these days, guys, because this one has this edgy vibe. It's not your typical generic citrusy fragrance. It's really acidic, lemony, and then you have this beautiful vanilla dried on, so it has this beautiful duality. It has some warmth, so you can easily rock this now in the cooler days without any problems. And yeah, it's just a beautiful signature. It smells like a clean man, and in the summertime I think this shines with this slight lemony cake vibe. It's almost edible in a way, but then it's just really masculine and sophisticated. For me, it's just a gorgeous fragrance overall, and I love to wear it all the time. So I wore it a lot this year to Allure Homme Edition Blanche by Chanel. Continuing with a fragrance that I really fall for in the beginning of this year, because I've purchased it and I've heard so many good things about it, and it was really love at first sniff, guys. We're talking about DesirToxic by M.Micalleff, guys, and this 30 ml is so gorgeous, but I think it's nearly empty, to be honest, because I wore this quite heavy for like date nights. My girlfriend loved this one when I don't apply too much. It has this gorgeous vibe, and it's so versatile. I also wear this. I wore this in the beginning also to like work, but I think it has like this kinky vibe to it, so I try to wear other stuff to work, to the studio, and this more in the free time. But I really enjoy it because you still have this fougere kind of woody dry down that I love fougères in general, and this is like a modern fougere combined with this latent DNA a bit, with the blackcurrant in here, and the sweetness gives like this latent vibes for me. It's fruity, fresh, and then it gets really warm in the mid with cinnamon and cardamom, seductive, still not too offensive. It has good projection and longevity, and I just love that you can just order the 30 ml bottles to just try it out, guys. I would love to see that from other niche houses too, to make them a little bit more affordable for people that don't want to spend too much money on like a 100 ml. And to be honest with you, guys, I have so many fragrances in my collection. I tend to really go for like smaller bottles nowadays, just to use the juice, not just to just put it on the shelf and let it rest there. So that's what I really love about this. And like I said, I use this so much that I think I on Sunday need a new bottle of this, and I would always repurchase this because I think the scent DNA is really creative and impressed me a lot. So I loved to wear this year, DesirToxic by M.Micalleff. Continuing with a fragrance that maybe was one of the reasons that my bottle of Allure Homme Edition Blanche is not empty yet in the summertime, because I discovered this beauty, guys. Ocean of a Midnight Moon by Simone Andreoli, guys. And I talked about it a lot. It was always in my weekly rotation, I think, in warmer month. And also I wore it now in the cooler days. I think with 2 sprays of this, you're just good to go for the whole day, and it's so beautifully masculine. Of course, I'm not always the biggest fan of just pure masculinity in a fragrance, so I wouldn't wear this every day, but it has like this beautiful vibe. It has some creativity in there with the pineapple and the sea salt. It's just something really addictive, something really yeah, that people get drawn to. I think I got so many good reactions with this year, and it's just such a good performer. I wore this so many times in the warmer days, in the nighttime, maybe for every, I mean, from like, I think when we came back from July to September, I think this was really my go-to night out scent, and I wouldn't wear anything else. And also like in the daytime, I used to wear this with like lighter sprays, and yeah, it's just love. I know that not everyone is a big fan of this fragrance, because I think some people don't like the juniper berries in here so much, and the whole concept of the fragrance. It really smells like this Acqua di Gio Profumos, this but just better, really just better, and I'm so glad to have this 100 ml in my collection. Can't wait to wear this on a summer night 2024. Ocean of a Midnight Moon by Simone Andreoli, guys. Yes, guys, and also a fragrance that I can remember. I bought this one, I think exactly 1 year ago, or maybe really like the days before Christmas. I have purchased this again because I had a bottle. I sold it because I was not quite sure if I like it, and then I missed it so much that I had to buy it again, guys. We're talking about Masculin Pluriel by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and you see the dent in this 70 ml. I heavily used this one in the beginning of last year because I think this is such a beautiful signature if you like barbershop fragrances but want something really modern and you love the note of lavender. This one is so gorgeous with this beautiful lavender vetiver combo and the shower jelly vibe in the background. For me, one of the best fragrances, fresh fragrances for men from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this lasts a long time and it's beautiful. And then at one point I thought to myself, please Paul, save a little bit of juice, because also this one is not that inexpensive. So but still, guys, I wore this quite a lot on my in my Monday routine, where I just go for fragrances that are easy grabs when I have something to do out of my apartment and get some things done. I really enjoy wearing this for myself. I really enjoy wearing this when I meet with other people. Yeah, guys, and what can I say? This is one of the, for me, one of the most beautiful signatures that a man can wear if you're sophisticated, if you like fougères and something like Beau de Jour is a little bit too harsh for you. This one is just great. It's so modern, it smells amazing on a man, and if you like the note of lavender, this is just such a gorgeous fragrance. You really have to try it out, guys. Masculin Pluriel by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And guys, like on my list with my best purchases of the year 2023, this one is also here on the top because I think I mentioned that in this video. I used this really like every month of this year so far. Essential Parfums Bois Imperial, guys. Yeah, and I can just say this just smells like 2023 for me, guys. This was really my most worn fragrance by far. Just look at this dent, and I wear it with 2 or 3 sprays. And I got it, I think, in January, and I was blown away. Tested Ganymede with a sample in the same time period, but I was so convinced by this that this kept me going for like half a year before I got Ganymede, and I was satisfied with this. Then I was like, okay, for my birthday I want something special, and I was such a big fan of this that I wanted to have Ganymede. But this is just my easy grab fragrance, something that is still so special while performing super good and having like this everyday fragrance vibe. It has like something so happy about it, something so chilled. This is not too posh or something, or too sophisticated. This is just playful, easygoing, could be worn but also to the office, or if you have like a meeting or stuff. This just is really like a chameleon fragrance. This is just something that fits every occasion, every weather, every day, and that's the beauty about this fragrance. I really love that they made Quentin Bish do his creative stuff and just do whatever he wants to do, and came up with this one. The Thai basil in here has such a gorgeous greenness. It is woody, it is so modern, it is quite synthetic, but in the best way possible, and I just love this fragrance, guys. Also with price value, I think you just can't go any better. When I see prices of like designers, today I went to Douglas again to see like new fragrance releases and tried Boss Bottle Elixir and stuff, and I was like, man, how can be retail prices of designer fragrances, generic designer fragrances, so high, guys? And then I see this for 70 euros, and I think, just go with this one, guys. Don't buy Strong OU or something It's okay by Dolce & Gabbana. I'm really not a fan of all these fragrances, but it just depends what you want in a fragrance, of course. So enough of that. This was my most worn fragrance, guys, this year. Essential Parfums Bois Imperial. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my list of my most worn fragrances from 2023. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and tell me down in the comments below what are your most worn fragrances from 2023. I'm curious like always. See you next time. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye bye.